So let's move to question 8 now. Now this is the figure. So if you observe, topmost object of right hand side is mirror image of left hand side. So this is the topmost object. Now let's check it for all. Now in all the figures it is following. Middle object of right hand side is water image of left hand side with curve flipping. So this is how it will look. So this is the middle object and curve has flipped. Let's check it with all. So in all the figures, it is following except one. In the figure 1, the middle object of right hand side is water image of left hand side, but the curve does not flip. Hence, option 1 is the answer. Bottommost object of right hand side is 180-degree rotation of left hand side with curve flipping. Now it will look like this and the curve will flip. So it is following for all, but we have already got the answer, so that is option 1. Going to type 5, that is similar pair. Now in this we have to find a similar pair. So left hand side objects rotates by a 90-degree anti-clockwise to get right hand side object. This is how it will look like. Let's check for the option 1. So option 1 is not following. Option 2 is also not following. Option 3 is not following. Option 4 following. And option 5 is not following. So option 4 is our answer. Move to questions. So in this question, the topmost object is moving to the right, rightmost object moving to bottom, bottommost object moving to left, and leftmost object moving to top. So this is the logic. The object move one place in clockwise direction from left hand side to right hand side. Let's check whether the same logic is followed in this or no. In the first figure, the logic is not followed, correct? The logic is not followed. Hence, option 1 is our answer. If you see, for second figure, option 1 is not our answer. We have to find a similar pair, my bad. So option 1 is not the answer, for logic is not following. Second option is also not the answer because logic is not following. Third one is also not our answer because logic is not following. Fourth one is also not our answer. The only figure that is our answer is option 5. Because in option 5, the logic is following, hence option 5 is our answer. Let's move to next type, that is series with a missing last figure. So in short, we will have to complete the series. So if you see 3-sided figure, 4-sided figure, 5, 6, 7. So obviously the next figure through this logic is 8-sided figure. Hence 8-sided figure will be the answer. Now in this, if you observe, this is the top square and this is the bottom square. Now one line gets deleted successively in clockwise direction. Of the bottom square, one line gets deleted successively in clockwise direction. That means in this way, if you have not understood, you could see this figure. So one line, line 1 is deleted from right. First line is deleted. Then the second one is deleted, the bottom one. Then the left one. And then the top one, the remaining one. Okay, so this is how the line gets deleted. Now, option 3 and option 5 is not the answer. Why? Because if you see, no lines are deleted on option 3 and option 5. It can't be the answer. So option 3 and option 5 are out. Now, there's also a new square forming. So how is that forming? Alternately, one line and two line gets added successively in clockwise direction. So this is how the line gets added. Yeah, this is how the line gets added in clockwise direction. So the seventh line must be over here. Hence, option 4 is the answer because only option 4 has the seventh line at its place. Hence, option 4 is the correct answer. Now, let's see what is the pattern over here. So this is the figure 1. The main figure rotates by 135-degree anti-clockwise, and the object at the end gets replaced by a new one. So this is the rotation. The object at the end will be replaced by a new object. So this is figure 3, this is figure 4, this is figure 5. Now the same pattern is followed for figure 6. So this is figure 6, and over here there will be a new object added. And if you observe, option 3 is the only answer. So the option 3 looks like the figure, the answer figure, and a new object is adding. Let's move to next type, that is series with missing middle figure. Now, this is a 3-sided, 4-sided, the other two are 6-sided, 7-sided. It's pretty obvious that 5-sided figure is missing, hence 5-sided figure must come over here, so pentagon will be the answer. Let's move to questions now. Now this is the question, we have to find the missing term, missing middle term. Now these are the positions. So every object moves one position down and the bottommost object moves to the topmost position. This is the logic. So it will go down and the bottommost object will move to topmost position. As you can see again. So this must be the answer. This must be the answer for the figure. But there's one more logic following. The figures are enlarged and some figures are small. So now, but we could eliminate option 3 and option 4. Now let's focus on the size. Alternately, every position has small and big objects. So this will be the big object, small object, big object, small object. This will be the position. That means we need a circle which is small circle. Circle that is small. So option 2 is also eliminated. Hence we are left with option 1 and option 5. Now let's check the middle object. So for the middle object, we want a small rectangle. So we are only left with option 1. Hence option 1 is the answer. Small circle, small rectangle, big triangle. That is followed by option 1. Moving to next type, that is series odd man out. The arrow rotates by 45-degree anti-clockwise from one figure to the other figure. This is the arrow in the main figure. Now it will be this, then this, then this. So we know the logic. So this is how the figure will go. But through this logic, option 4 is not following the same logic. Hence, option 4 is the odd man out. Option 4 is not following. It must be in this way, but it is not following. Hence, option 4 is the odd man out. Let's see for this. Now, petal appears in 45-degree clockwise direction in this way. So these are the steps of the petals. If straight line does not exist, first a line appears in one figure, then a petal appears over it in the next figure. So if straight line is not there, first a line will appear and then a petal will appear over it. So these are the lines. Now you can see the figures as well. These are exactly the figures that we need. So petal is there, line is there, petal is there, line is there, line is there, but we need petal. See, line already present, line is already present. So this means we don't want a line over here, we want a petal instead. So instead of this line, there must be a petal, hence option 4 is the answer. In figure 4, petal should have come instead of line. So option 4 is the answer. So petal line, see, petal line, line, petal. Okay. Now in this, lines are already present. So petal is following. Now in this figure, there must be a petal over here instead of this line, but it is not. So hence option 4 is the answer. Moving to next type. So let's see, find the odd man out type question. So in this question is very easy. So if you see in first figure there are 5 objects, second 5 objects, third 5 objects, in fourth one there are 6 objects. Hence option 4 is the answer. So we just have to count the number of objects. Let's see this. Now over here there are 9 objects, 15 objects, 12 objects, 15 objects, 6 objects. It is not following any logic. So if it's not following this logic, we will count the number of red dots and white dots. So there are 3 white dots in the first one, 6 red dots in the first one, 6 red dots in the first one, 6 red dots in the so in the second figure we have 6 white dots and 9 red dots. In the third figure we have 4 white dots, 8 red dots. Fourth figure we have 5 white dots and 10 red dots, and so on. So if you observe, the pattern is filled circles are twice empty circles. 3 white dots, 6 red dots. 4 white dots in figure 3. 4 white dots, 8 red dots. Filled circles are twice the empty circles. But in figure 2, the logic is not following. Hence, option 2 is the answer. Moving to next. Now, we will count the number of lines. So 1 line, 3 lines, 5 lines, 7 lines, 9 lines. The number of lines increases by 2. Hence, we need 11 lines now. So option 1 has 12 lines, so it is not the answer. 2 is also not the answer. 3 is also not the answer. 4 is also not the answer. Option 5 is the answer because it has 11 lines. It is following the pattern. Hence, option 5 is the correct answer. So this is analogy. Now again, we have to go it in the reverse way. So if you see, the number of L's have reduced by 2. So the number of L's will also be reduced by 2 over here. So in our answer figure, we need 3 L's. Hence, option 1 is eliminated. The minus type sign is increased by 1. So the minus type sign will be increased by 1. Hence, we need 5 minus type signs. Option 5 will be eliminated. X is reduced by 2. So x will be reduced by 2. Hence, we need 4x. Option 4 will be eliminated. Circles reduced by 1. So we need 6 circles. Hence, option 3 will also be eliminated. And option 2 is our answer. Let's see the odd man out in this. So first option has 3 objects, 6 objects, 8 objects, 10 objects, and 8 objects. Now, figure 1 has odd number of objects. Second, no relation between circles and the rest. So circle and rest. Circle and rest means rest are the lines. So rest means this is the figure. But how many lines are there? 2 lines are there. Now we have to check the number of circles and the number of lines. If you observe, now the circles and the lines are equal in each option except 5. In option 5, there are 6 circles but 7 lines. Hence option 5 is the odd man out. So We will just have to count the circles and the number of lines. The number of lines and the circles are equal. If it's not equal, that is the answer. Find the dissimilar pair. So they gave us a master pair. Based on that, we have to find the dissimilar pair. Now, object at position 1 decreases by one side, as you can see on the screen. Whether it is followed by all or no. Yes, it is followed by all. Object at position 2 increases by one side. Let's check whether it is followed by all or no. No, it is not followed by all. It is followed by 1, 2, 3, and 5, but 4. Hence, option 4 is our answer because in option 4, it is not following. Let's check for third position. Object at position 3 increases by one side. It is followed by all. Fourth one, object at position 4 decreases by one side. It is followed by all. So, fourth option is not following the logic for second position. Hence, option 4 is the answer. Logic of movement. Now, see how movement occurs. So, this is the movement. From first figure to second. Now we'll see from second to third, third to fourth, and fourth to fifth. So this is the pattern followed. Stepped movement is what? Step size 1. So all the elements are moving one step. Now they could move in progressive stepped movement as well. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4, and so on. So this is progressive stepped movement. Let's see this. So A moved by one step. That is, A was at first position, it moved at third position. We will check for others as well, and others are also following the same logic. Now, third position element moved to sixth position. Let's check whether this is followed by all. Yes, it is followed by all. Sixth position is going to fourth position. The sixth placed object is moving to fourth position. Let's check whether it follows by all. So yes, it is followed by all. And the fourth position object moves eighth position, move to eighth position. Let's check. It is following. It is following. Yes, it is following. Eighth position placed object moves to fifth place. Let's check it for all. Yes, it is following. So fifth place object moves to second place. It is following for all. Second place object moves to seventh place. It is followed by all. And seventh place object moves to first place. This is also followed by all. So this is the positional movement. This is how the positional movement works. Let's try to solve some questions now. So find the odd man out in the series. Progressive step movement. So this becomes this in the second one, in the first figure. 2 steps. Then it moves to 3 steps. Then it moves 4 steps. Then it moves 5 steps. But is it moving 5 steps? No, it is not moving 5 steps. Hence, option 4 is our answer because it is breaking the pattern. It is not following it. It is not moving 5 steps in the fourth option. Hence, Option 4 is the answer. Move to this. Now let's see positional movement of objects. So this goes to top, moves to opposite side. So this will also move to opposite side in the answer figure. Option 3 is gone. Circle moves to opposite side. Circle will also move to opposite side. So this figure, the semicircle type figure, will move to opposite side. Hence option 1, 2, 3 and 5 are eliminated. We are left with option 4. So option 4 is the answer. Now the square type, the filled square, moves 3 steps in clockwise direction, but we already got the answer, hence option 4 is the answer. Find the next figure in the series. So let's see the positional movements of the object. So X is going from first to fifth. Then now if you observe, first option, second option and fourth option will be eliminated because they are not following the logic. So let's check the second one. Now the second place object moves to seventh place. So let's see whether it is following or no. So triangle will move to seventh place and option 4 is also eliminated because in option 3, triangle is at seventh place. Hence option 3 is the answer. So you just have to focus on the elements, how they move. Moving to next, find a dissimilar pair. Now, in the first figure, the first and the third objects are interchanging. In the second figure also interchanging. Third figure also follows the same logic. Fourth figure also follows the same logic. Fifth also follows the same logic. Now, see the moving pattern. They are moving in a triangular pattern. So this goes over here. This goes over here. This goes over here. Let's check it for all. This second one is also following. Third one is also following. Fourth one is not following. Fourth one is not following the pattern. Fifth one is following the pattern. Hence, option 4 is the answer. In figure 4, object at position 6 does not go to position 4. It remains same. Hence, option 4 is the answer. Let's see positional movements of the object. So this triangle is inverted and moved to fifth place. So this dollar type sign will also move to fifth place and it will become a water image. Now option 2 is eliminated by the same logic. The lollipop sign will be also changed. So it is second, it will go at first place. So the arrow sign will also be at first place and it will be a water image. So option 2, option 3, option 4 and 5 will be eliminated. We are left with option 1, hence option 1 is the answer. Rotation now. So this is the rotation. It is rotating 45 degrees from first to second, then 90 degrees, then 135 degrees, and then 180 degrees. So in the next figure, it will rotate 225 degrees anti-clockwise. So this will be the next figure. So the logic is angle of rotation increases by 45 degrees from one figure to the next figure. Now, if you observe the master figure, this is the master figure and it is rotating 135 degree anti-clockwise to get the right hand side figure. Let's check in option 1, it is following the logic. In option 2, it is following the logic. In option 3, it is not following the logic. Hence, option 3 is the answer. Moving to next question. We have to find next figure in the series. So lollipop rotates 45-degree clockwise after every 3 figures. Option 2 and option 4 are eliminated. T rotates 45-degree clockwise after every 2 figures. Option 1 and option 3 are also eliminated. We are only left with option 5. But still we will check the logic. So Y rotates 90-degree clockwise after every 2 figures. Arrow rotates 45-degree anti-clockwise after every 2 figures. This will be the figure which exactly looks like option 5. Let's see some more type of logic. So R is the only asymmetrical alphabet amongst the one, hence R is odd one out in this. Now, if you see, the logic is symmetry. So this is vertical symmetry and this is horizontal symmetry. Now, H and I are both symmetry, vertical and horizontal. R is asymmetrical, hence R is the odd one out. Now this is 1 and 1. If I joined it, it will look like this. Next, second figure. If I join 4 and 4, it will look like this. In the third figure, if I join 7 and 7, it will look like this. So 1, 4, 7. Mirror image of numbers 1, 4, and 7 are joined along the vertical axis. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. And 7 plus 3 is 10. So 3, the difference is of 3 in every figure. Hence 7 plus 3 is 10. So I'll join 10 and it will look like this. So this will be the answer figure. So this is the logic of reflection. Find the dissimilar pair to the master pair. We have to find a dissimilar pair. Now, if you see, the master pair is mirror image. The master pair is mirror image. So we have to find a dissimilar pair. So option 1 is following the logic. Option 2 is also following the logic. Option 3 is also following the logic. Option 4 is also following the logic. Option 5 is not following the logic. It's not a mirror image, it's a water image. Hence option 5 is the answer. Moving to next question, that is growth and replacement. Now first, this is the movement. That is step to movement, step size 1. So this is how the movements will happen. Second, it is growth. Growth means a new alphabet gets added at position 3. So if you observe at position 3, every time the new alphabet is added. Now there must be a new alphabet over here as well. So replacement, A is replaced by L, C is replaced by D, T is replaced by U, P is replaced by Q. Alphabet coming to position 5 gets replaced by the next alphabet. So F is replaced by G. F will be replaced by G. Let's move to this question. So again, we have to find a dissimilar pair. First, object at position 1 gets replaced by a new object, which comes in position 3. So let's check. 2 is also following. If you observe, 3 is not following the pattern. In 3, the same object is repeated. Hence, option 3 is the odd one out. Moving to next question. Now, we will check the number of lines over here as well. So the numbers of lines are 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5. This is the pattern. So 15 plus 6 is 21. Hence, we need 21 lines in our answer. Now, option 5 has 20 lines, hence option 5 is eliminated. Rest all the options have 21 lines, hence we could think of them. But now we have to check the pattern of lines adding. So this is the pattern. One line, then two line, three, four, then again 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is how the lines get added. So this is the figure which we are looking for, and option 1 looks like it. Hence, option 1 is the answer. So logic 7 is analogy in series. Now in every pair, the right hand side letter is the previous alphabet to the left hand side letter. So previous alphabet to J is I, hence I is the answer. Let's move to next. Find the next figure in the series. So series of analogies. Now the first and the third object remain same. First and the third object remain same. So X will remain same. Now through this logic, okay, they are getting interchanged. They are not remaining same. They are getting interchanged. So T and O, T and circle is getting interchanged. Circle and T is getting interchanged. So X and dark circle must get interchanged. So option 1, 3 and 5 are eliminated. Option 2 and 4 are left. Now this will be the deciding factor. The object at position 2 will be the deciding factor because rest all the elements are same except the element at position 2. Now it's a mirror image. Now this is rotating by 90-degree anti-clockwise. So if I rotate this 90-degree anti-clockwise, I'll rotate this and check whether it is anti-clockwise or mirror image. So it is 90-degree anti-clockwise rotation. Hence B will also rotate 90-degree anti-clockwise. Hence option 4 will be the answer. So this figure is rotating, it's not a mirror image, it's rotating at 90-degree anti-clockwise. This is the figure that we have. After rotating 90-degree anti-clockwise, we will get it. Option 4 is the answer. Thank you.